Rebel. Welcome to releasing the past, the relationship, the situation, the belief system, the energetic or emotional state, the way of being, a self-concept or perception or something in your life you're ready to let go of fully from your tissues with tapping so it can fertilize the goodness, the next layer, the next level you're here to invoke, embody, and emanate and bring forth within yourself and the planet. I'm so excited to tap with you today. At the time of this recording, it's on the precipice of 2025. And the thing is, the idea of the new year being one time of year is kind of silly to me. And if you look at all the different cultures and religions around the world, people are celebrating the new year at all times. And ultimately, I celebrate the new year every day. Every day I wake up in this body and have air in my lungs. Every day I fall off the horse and get back on. Every day I choose possibility over pain. Every day I leap from actor to artist. Yes, that is one of the meanings behind actor to artist. It's multifaceted, like me, like you, like artistry in itself, but that's what leaping from actor to artist is. We're not just here to show up and read lines and be a caricature. We're here to bring our artistry, our highest expression, our chosen timeline, our infinite, beautiful, bountiful gifts forth. And it's a daily practice and it's a daily choice. And what I see is so integral to the co-creative conscious manifestation process is also the release, the shedding, the letting go, and transmuting that into the fertilizer for the new. And this is like think of nature in itself, right? If you've ever walked in the woods and had the privilege of walking in the woods, you can see decomposing trees and how they're now this like fertile ecosystem for like moss and new mushrooms and fungi and all these new things coming to life. I have like chills thinking about it, and you're no different. You are of the universe. You are the universe. And this practice is so vital and incredible to come back to it every time, to really allow yourself to feel, fully feel, process, alchemize, transmute, transform what you're ready to let go of. And let that full drainage happen. Like, you know, after you take a shower or a bath, it's like that last gunk and goo in the drain, and it's like dirty, and maybe there's some hair there, and it's like really soapy and sudsy. That's what's happening right now. And this is so integral to the conscious manifestation process. So maybe you're joining me before a new moon. Maybe you're joining me on the precipice of a new relationship, the threshold of a new job or a new gig or a new level. You're here to awaken in yourself and your career and your life and your finances, whatever it is. I'm so happy you're here. Welcome to Dream Awake EFT tapping. It is a one-of-a-kind method. It is like, as friends and clients of mine say, it's like EFT tapping 0.2 because it combines all the beautiful essential elements of tapping. We're going to tap on different finger points, more extensive. I'm going to be tapping with you, so you don't need to remember anything. We're in this together. It combines also, there's so many techniques and modalities embedded in this, but it combines breath work, somatic movement, parts work, inner child work, future self work, higher self work, ancestral healing. Like, it is quantum healing. It's magical. And I'm so excited to share this with you today. And depending on when you're seeing this, we have a really exciting, what am I going to call it? It's like a renaissance and a revolution at the same time. It's a workshop, masterclass, renaissance and revolution to help you thrive into your 2025. We're dropping the hustle, we're dropping the pushing, we're dropping the forcing, and we're dropping the grind so we can get artistically aligned. And you're invited to this beautiful invocation of your next iteration. We're here to align our subconscious program with a conscious goal, because so often in goal setting work, when we have a goal, we're just operating from our conscious parts, and that's essentially just 5% of who we are, whereas the subconscious, which just controls all that inner programming, the body, the nervous system, all this, the body is the unconscious. That's where everything lives. Our emotional habits, our emotional addictions, competing beliefs, limiting beliefs, self-perceptions, programs, conditionings, past pain, trauma, all this stuff. So we need to get into that subconscious and align that program with our conscious vision, which ultimately, I believe, is gifted by your soul. So the body already knows, but a certain part of us believes it's not possible, la 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 la, from our experiences in this perceived 3D reality. Anyways, so we're here to align the subconscious with the conscious to make a certain goal of yours manifest in the most harmonious, beautiful, abundant, easeful way possible. It's going to be a party. You get to keep the replay for life. There's amazing bonuses to help you integrate the practice, and something new that I'm now sharing, which I've done for myself for a long time. I'm sharing some very unique subliminals, all about elevating your self-concept as an artist, because as an artist, well, anyone, but especially as an artist, your self-concept, like the grounded, beautiful force of you, and coming from that essence of your heart and your soul and emanating that energy and knowing your power and knowing your worth and knowing your magnificence and magnitude and gifts you're here to share with us. It's really important, and it's integral to the conscious co-creation process. Like, it is, like, if anything could be distilled down to it, your self-concept, your self-identity, it's everything, because that's how the universe responds to that frequency. So that is counted in as a bonus right now. As the time we're filming this, the early bird ticket is still available, and the replay will also be available. And I'm just so excited to journey with you in this. Tap right now, and yeah, you can do it anytime. You have it for life. If you want to do it in the middle of March, if you want to do it in the middle of June, as I say, this is yours to keep and repurpose and reuse for life. Rinse and repeat as we grow and expand and spiral up. So let's take a sip of water together. It's really important in the tapping process. Just finding our space here. Make sure you have time alone for yourself right now. Maybe you want to grab a journal. Maybe you're focusing on one thing right now, but you're going to come back and focus on some more things you're ready to let go of. So let's just take a deep belly breath in together. Release a big sigh. Amazing. And we're going to begin by massaging the emotional well. This is where we hold a lot of pent-up emotion. So if it's feeling quite tender, that's perfectly normal. And I'm gonna create a little script for us. If what I say is inaccurate to your experience, you go on and tell me what is. And it's possible it can get a little intense in the middle. This is how the EFT tapping process works. This is how we move everything, the emotional, energetic contents through our nervous system, is through actually feeling it and breathing with it and bringing love to it. So I'm gonna get you to the other side, and it's gonna be a journey that hopefully you wanna come back to again and again and again, and you feel just so good and aligned and empowered at the end. Let's go. Okay, tuning into something, someone, some experience you're ready to release. You're ready to let go of. You're ready to alchemize and be free from and give back to the cosmos to be transmuted into light. So just tuning into what that thing is for you. A person, a place, a situation, a self-concept, a self-imposed limitation, past pain, ancestral pain, whatever it is. Let's take a deep breath in there. Let it all out. Gorgeous, tapping the center of the chest. I'm ready to let go of. Tell me what it is. I'm ready to be free from. Tell me what it is. I'm ready to finally release. Tell me what it is. And I've had some trouble letting this go. In fact, this person, place, situation, self-concept has been with me for a really long time. It's actually managed to get threaded into my identity. And sometimes I can't understand what is my program or what is my truth. And even though I'm unsure how I can fully let this go, I'm open to the possibility that maybe I can right here, right now. It's possible I can do this. And I'm choosing to hold myself in love through this process. Exactly as I am. Take a deep belly breath in. Release a sigh. Tapping in between the eyebrows. I'm ready to release. Tell me what it is. Tapping the temples. I'm ready to finally let go of. Tell me what it is. Tapping underneath the eyes. Part of me has really struggled letting this go. Tapping underneath the nose. I've been carrying this person, place, situation, concept, conflict for so long. Tapping underneath the lips. I want you to just tune into how long this self-perception, situation, conflict, whatever it is, has been with you. I just want you to feel the history of that, the lineage of that, how it's impacted your life, how it's changed the way you show up in the world, the way you show up in your career, the way you show up in your business, the way you show up in your relationships, the way you show up to yourself. We're just gonna feel it right now. Take a deep belly breath in, release a sigh. Amazing. I love and deeply accept myself exactly as I am. And I'm open to creating new space inside of myself today. Tapping the front of the ribs. It's possible that by actually letting this go, I'll have more space inside of me to create what I actually want. Yeah, tapping the side of the ribs like this or like this. Because what I actually want is, what's the thing you actually want? You might have to think about it for a moment, and that's okay. Tapping the inside of the left wrist. What I actually want is, tell me what it is. It's usually the inverse of the thing you don't want. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. And I know that I deeply deserve the thing I want. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. But part of me can't let that other thing go. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. Part of me is afraid of who I'd be without it. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. Part of me is afraid if it'll even work. How will tapping on my face and my body even help me right now? Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. Well, I've tried a lot of other things and they haven't really helped. Tapping the side of the hand. So I'm open to being in this process right now. And trusting that whatever needs to come through is exactly right for me in this moment. And I'm so proud of myself for showing up in this way. And doing something different. Tapping all over the head. And taking a deeper chance on myself. And on life. It's possible the universe has my back. Right now, right here in this moment. I'm choosing to hold myself in love right now. Because I deserve that love. Take a deep breath in, release a sigh. You're doing great. You feel things moving? Amazing. Tapping in between the eyebrows. So I want you to tune into the thing you're ready to let go of. You're ready to release. You're ready to surrender. You're ready to alchemize, transmute, transform. I want you to feel where that thing or resistance to even letting it go lives in the body. Tapping the temples. I want you to feel into where it is. And if you don't feel anything, tune into that. Sometimes that can indicate that there's some numbness there, and we actually have to lift the numbness before we can access the feelings that are there underneath. right? Tapping can't put anything negative in. It can only draw out what's there and heal it with love. And so if you need to come back to this tap, that's perfect. Tapping underneath the eyes. So tuning into where this resistance to the thing, not wanting to let it go, not even maybe wanting to overcome this part of yourself, right? Our subconscious does many things to keep us safe. And, God bless it. Heavens bless it. Universe bless it. Source bless it. Human experience bless it. Tapping underneath the lips. Thank you, subconscious, for keeping me safe up until this point. I know you've just been trying to protect me. And I'm really thankful that you care so deeply about me. Tapping all over the chest. But it's possible that this experience is now actually holding me back. It's possible that this situation or conflict or self-concept is actually creating more chaos instead of more calm. Tapping the front of the ribs. It's possible instead of serving me, it's actually hindering me. Tapping the side of the ribs, because what I really want to create is, tell me again what you want to actually create. Inner peace, self-love, a joyous relationship, a new career, a role, a collaboration. Tapping the inside of the right wrist. And when I'm stuck in past patterns, that can really drain my life force energy. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. When I'm spinning in those overwhelming, dense thoughts, I'm really disconnected from my body and my power. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. When I'm more concerned about how others see me than how I actually see and feel and love myself. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. I feel removed from who I really am and what I really deserve. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. So I'm choosing to call my power back to me. I'm choosing to release what's been holding me back. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. And use it as fertilizer for my future. And use it to plant new seeds. Tapping the side of the hand. And use it as beautiful sunshine and water and air to support the new flowers I'm here to grow. So even though it can be scary to grow a new gift, I'm open to the possibility that I can do this today. And that I have everything I need within me. And that I've waited long enough. My time is now. Take a deep belly breath in. Release a sigh. Amazing. Tapping all over the head. So we're going to actually get really intimate with the thing you're ready to let go of. I want you to feel the tension inside of you, inside of your mental, psychic space, your emotional, energetic, physical, spiritual space of like, I need to let this go. I can't let this go. I want to let this go. What will someone say if I let this go? How will this work? What if I fall back into it? What if I have to come back and do this tap 20 times? What's the point of anything? Just all of that, feeling into all of that right now. I want you to feel into where it lives in the body. And I want you to dial this feeling up by 75%. Tapping in between the eyebrows, like really let yourself have it. All the chaos it's creating, all the limitation, all the resistance, all the pushback, all the acidity, all the againstness, all the just like festering. It's just like sticking there and pulling you and stagnating you, feeling that. Tapping the temples, dialing it up to 100%, really letting yourself have it, like really get on the edge. And I want you to imagine holding on to this for the next 5 years. The next 5 years, it just gets worse and worse and worse and more intense and more aggravating and more blah, 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 tapping underneath the eyes. And I want you to imagine holding on to this for the next 20 years. 20 years. You've held on to this thing. You're in this intensity, you're in this friction, you're in this stagnation, you're in this resistance, and it's only compounded. It's only gotten worse, tapping underneath the nose. And you see your life 50 years from now. 50 years. Imagine holding on to this for the next 50 years, tapping underneath the lips. It's only gotten more uncomfortable in your body. You're more on edge. You're more shut down. You're more disconnected from your light and your power and your truth. And you look at your life. How do you feel looking at your life right now? Is it worth it holding on to this thing that you think is helping you, which might actually be instead hindering you? Looking at your life, looking at your relationships, looking at your finances, looking at your health, looking at your self-concept, all these things, and choosing now in this moment to actually let it go. And you have the power to do so and choose the thing, the being, the expression, the person, the situation, whatever it is that you're here to have and receive and co-create and manifest. Take a deep belly breath in. Let it out. Tapping the front of the ribs. Take another deep belly breath in. Shake it out if you need to. Tapping the side of the ribs. On this deep breath in, we're going to inhale like a magnet. Any part of you that's still in resistance, any part of you that doesn't want to let go, any part of you that's saying no, 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 and wants to throw a little tantrum, we're going to love the tantrum anyways. I want you to imagine this breath is just magnetizing all of it. And on the exhale, we're going to do a lion's breath and just let it all go. So take a deep belly breath in. Let it all out. Shake it out as you need to. Shake it out. You can tap more around your body if you want to. Tapping the inside of the left wrist. It's safe for me to let this go now. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. I'm in a safe place to let this go now. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. It might actually be safer for me to focus on what I want. Tapping the middle finger by the nail and spend my time, energy, focus, awareness, and attention on fertilizing that gift. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger on supporting that goal. On channeling my life force energy towards that dream. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. Because I deserve to be living and embodying the dreams I'm here to co-create. Tapping this side of the hand. I'm hiccuping. Maybe you're hiccuping too. This is all very good in the EFT process. Crying, hiccuping, tingling, shaking. We're moving the energy and we're bringing love to the places that need it most. And the body's detoxing and cleansing as it needs to. So if this is happening, yawning, lots of yawning, you're doing great. Instead of staying stuck in old patterns, I deserve to be creating. What do you actually want to create? Tapping all over the head. Instead of stagnation, I'm choosing new levels of success. Instead of playing small, I'm choosing now to soar. Tapping in between the eyebrows. And this choice has always been within me. Tapping the temples. And I'm choosing to reclaim my power right now. Tapping underneath the eyes. Because I've given it away for far too long. Tapping underneath the nose. And I'm choosing to infuse the residue of past pain to fertilize my future dreams and success. Tapping underneath the lips. So I just want you to imagine that old pattern, that old self, that old experience, that old identity, that old self-perception, that old limiting belief, competing belief, that old whatever it is, the residue of it. I want you to just imagine like ashes at the end of a fire. It's the seedling for the new fire, right? Like I want you to imagine that as just being cast and filtered and spread about as fertilizer for the new soil. That we're fertilizing with that residue, that we're sending love and compassion and forgiveness and empathy to those parts of you that have had their time and place, and now they're here to support the new iteration of you, tapping all over the chest. So let's just say thank you to those parts of ourselves. Let's give them gratitude. Let's give them love. Let's give them compassion, and we can alchemize them as fuel for our future. And that we always have these codes within us, this wisdom, right? An event, an experience without the emotional charge becomes wisdom. So I want you to tune into just how much more wisdom gets to bless your life right now, tapping the front of the ribs. How much more wisdom gets to support your path. How much more wisdom gets to emanate from your being that you get to share with the world. Tapping the side of the ribs. I'm choosing to embody the wisdom of this experience now. Tapping the inside of the right wrist. It feels really good to embody the wisdom of this experience now. Tapping the pointer, the thumb by the nail. I've alchemized this past pain into my power. And that feels really good. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. And it feels really good to love up past versions of me. Tapping the middle finger by the nail, because they've helped me become the amazing person I am today. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. They've helped me grow into the incredible artist I am at this moment. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. And I know there are infinite iterations of me. But right now I'm choosing to love this one in this moment, in time, space, and motion. Tapping the side of the hand. And I choose to deeply honor every version of me that got me here. They're so amazing. I have so much love and respect and compassion and empathy for them. I'm an amazing human being. Tapping all over the head. Let's say that again. I am an amazing human being. You absolutely are. I am an amazing human being, an artist and creative force on the planet. And I deserve to step into my highest potential now. And I'm honoring myself for fertilizing my future by alchemizing the pain of my past. I'm a badass. And I know this in a deeper way now. Exactly as I am. Deep breath in. Let it all out. Amazing. Tapping all over the body. All over the body. So I want you to tell me 5 things that you're grateful for of your past self right now, or past selves that got you here to this moment, as we're laying the foundation and the fertilizer for new levels of our expression and embodiment and gifts and success and happiness. 5 things. I choose to love, or I'm open to loving, or I'm bringing love to certain qualities, certain ways of being. I'm so proud of myself. Give me 5. I like that one. Oh yeah. One more. Yes. And now I want you to tune into 5 things. Now that we've set this foundation, this fertile soil for the future of all you're here to make manifest. 5 things you're ready to call in, to plant the seeds of, to co-create right here, right now. states of being, belief systems, thought forms. I'm ready to create 5 things. I'm ready to create self-acceptance. I'm ready to create love. I'm ready to create financial success. I'm ready to create a more expansive self-concept. I'm ready to create a role. I'm ready to finish a project, and whatever it is. One more. Give me one more. Oh yeah. Take a deep belly breath in, release a sigh. Let it all out. Dropping deep inside your body, feeling the energy of your heart, feeling the new frequency in your nervous system, the energy in you and around you, just tapping into all the possibility there. All the goodness, all the overflow, all the abundance, all the support, all the love, all the guidance, all the ease, all the joy. And knowing that this energetic state, this vibration, this awakened openness to possibility is available for you at any point. Give yourself a big hug. Let it all out. Take a sip of water. Journal anything down, any breakthroughs, any discoveries. Whoa, I just took a lot of water. I would love to hear how you're feeling in the comments below. Share with me, what are you ready to let go of? What are you now loving your past self for? And what are you ready to call in based upon this new fertile foundation we've created together? This tap is yours to return to whenever you want. It would mean so much to me if you shared it with a friend or creative colleague or family member. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe to the ensemble, to the collective, to the new artistic paradigm. I believe in you. I hope to see you in the Get Artistically Aligned Renaissance and Revolution experience, if that feels good to your soul, either for the live and interactive version or the replay. Energy doesn't know time and space, so it will be potent and powerful as ever whenever you come across it. So much love, and I'll see you in the next tap. Ciao, ciao. Mwah.